What is community property? California is one of 9 states and maybe the most well-known that abide by community property laws regarding marriage. Community property laws add an extra layer of stress, confusion, and complexity when going through divorce. Community property laws are complex, and trying to figure it out on your own may leave you in a vulnerable position. When going through divorce, it is best to retain counsel to help you navigate the complexities of community property laws in the state of California. What is community property? To completely understand community property, let's first discuss separate property. Separate property is any property, wages, retirement, or other assets that you may have accumulated before you were married. On the other hand, community property is any and all property that you and your spouse accumulated while you were married. Everything that you and your spouse accumulated from the date of marriage until you separated is to be split 50-50 according to community property laws. Community property is very broad and it includes the following. All income received by either you or your spouse during the course of the marriage is considered community property. All real property that you or your spouse acquired during the marriage is community property. All debts incurred during the course of the marriage is also community property. And anything that you and your spouse acquired with community funds, i.e. your salary, interest on bank statements, and or stocks will be considered community property. Now, as you can see, community property is quite extensive and complicated. If you have been married for a long time, then chances are most of the property you own is community property. Yes, even your businesses can be deemed community property. Now, there are exceptions to the community property laws. A few of the exceptions are gifts and inheritances. Children and community property are usually the center of most disputes during the divorce process. Call the law office of Eric J. Prost today to schedule your free consultation to discuss your concerns about community property during your divorce.